So I find it often helps me to kind of process emotions. So sometimes, being autistic, I'll be going about, day-to-day things, something happens and I get quite overwhelmed, but then something else happens and I get a bit more overwhelmed, and it kind of all just piles up. So sometimes just having a bit of cannabis, it helps me kind of just process that, break it down, and kind of just rationalize things and just kind of take a more nuanced kind of perspective of it. And then the other sort of big benefit is it helps with the nightmares. So with PTSD, which is I've been diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So that basically means that I relive some of the worst moments of my life without any control over that. And unfortunately, that does include sleep. So if I don't have cannabis, as was the case before I started on medical cannabis, if I went to bed, I'd have terrible nightmares. PTSD nightmares, I'd say, are on another level. It's like being in a horror film, except it's real. That's how I'd describe it. The pain you feel is real. You can't wake up. You can't do anything about it. You're attacked over and over and over. At least that's been my experience. And when you wake up in the morning, your head's a complete mess because you've basically just spent all night dreaming about this horribly traumatic event, either in a very literal sense or in a symbolic sense. For me, it's sort of symbolic, but characters within the dream will be characters from actual trauma. And it's a very painful and vivid sort of experience. So if I have a little bit of cannabis before I go to bed, I don't have those dreams. So I then get better quality sleep.